hot off the presses. I told you I was gonna put you up on game. Yo, if you logged in tonight, you in for something special on my comic cast. Yo, listen. If you don't know, we got connected. This podcast got connected with one of the all-time upcoming. Listen, if you don't have a comic book by this dude yet, you better go find him. Go to his website, cop some of that artwork, get some commission work. I think I'm on my 5th cover. I got to get some more. I see a couple of joints that we will talk about it. But listen, without further ado, I want to bring our brother Nate Melendez is in the building. Pull him up.
Oh, Nate Melendez. Yo, Nate, what up, bro?
Nate the motherfucker.
What's up?
Great. What's going on?
What's happening, bro? How you feeling?
Holy shit.
I'm feeling good.
Yo,
you guys
this
see?
I
got I got a smoke detector. Yeah, the big things.
Yeah, all that fire you've been doing, bro. If you have not been to Nate Melendez's social, NATWA, NATWA.com, to his website, go check it out, man. The artwork's absolutely fire. This brother he's at every Comic-Con popping and whatnot, which is why we can't get him here and whatnot. He out there on his grind. But yo,
Nate is too damn busy.
Busy's an understatement. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me just fine.
Nah, you're good. You good.
Okay. Because I got like the AirPod microphone going.
Oh, okay.
This time instead of just talking directly into my iPad. Yeah, no,
So
it's been insane.
Yo, listen,
blessings, bro, man. Come on now, man.
Every time I look up, it's a comic convention graphic up, like
yeah,
going again.
You'd be surprised, man. People hit me up for exclusive covers like 2-3 days before print date. They're like, hey, can you do the Mona Lisa over the weekend?
Can you do the Mona Lisa
over the weekend?
Yeah.
And I'm
give
just
him the Thanos gauntlet.
Yeah. And then I get the longer time frames, the stuff that I work on in December but can't talk about it till June. And that's always the big published stuff. Like I can say we're here. Well, you want me to promote the new one. You're letting me promote the new one, which is Battle Beast issue 2.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Nate. Come on, bro.
There it is.
Oh, Nate.
Oh,
and hold on. Let me see if I can show it off on with my phone here. Because the copies came in. It's limited to 1,000. It's a virgin print run. Foil.
Why are you being mean on your first day back, bro?
So I got a picture. I don't know if you guys can see. I got a picture of what it looks like in the Mylar and everything. These foils look insane. It's an Image Comics foil, so it looks insane.
Jesus.
Those again limited to 1,000. They were supposed to come out a little bit earlier, but because Battle Beast 1 did so well and the blind bags, those red blind bags were over ordered, they pushed everything back. And issue 2 was already ready because they had issue 2 in the blind bag.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but this is finally out. It was just going to be a regular drop, like a regular drop from PCB Hobbies, and instead they decided, we're going to line it up with Heroes Con. So I think they're bringing half the print run because they have like pre-orders on their website, whatever it is. So half the print run is making it to the convention. Of course, I'll have my comps. I got to hook up I got to hook up my boys here at the Mancave podcast.
Well, you already know.
With some signed copies.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that, Nate. I'm gonna need that, bro.
Absolutely.
Need that.
Yes, sir.
And besides, like just like the 1,000 print run, the PCB Hobbies ordered like 200 Battle Beast blanks.
That's crazy.
Because they're like,
whoa,
you have as many as you want to sketch on. I was like, you're sick if you think I'm going to do 200 sketch covers. You're out of your mind. If you think I'm going to do 200 sketch covers in a weekend.
That's nuts.
Listen, man.
Every time I see you, brother, you in the convention, you are moving, man. I'm just blessings, bro. And if you guys go to a convention and you see Nate, say what's up. He is the coolest dude that you could go up to and actually have a conversation with.
Yeah, bro.
So go up to him and talk to him. Shit.
Go up and holler at him.
Unless he's drawing something for me, then the fuck alone.
There we go. There we go.
Exactly.
Other than that, like, I can't talk about what's coming out for San Diego Comic-Con because it's another one of those projects that we're not allowed to talk about until it happens. But I will say the next big one is something for San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay.
And it's a big book. I'm very excited. And it's going to be huge. This is potentially going to be the first. Like, I was at San Diego Comic-Con last year, not as a retailer or exhibitor. I went just to walk the floor, and then I did like live streaming the whole weekend with all the retailers. Right. But this might be the first San Diego Comic-Con where I'm actually exhibiting. So I'm very happy for that, and it's going to be a big book.
Big book.
I wish I could talk about it on here. I wish I could give the first scoop on here, but we'll set something up. When I'm allowed to talk about it, I'll be like, listen.
You're big book, you say, huh? Now we get to speculate.
Listen,
if you look at the books that are coming out around that time, you could probably guess it. But
yeah, I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
There we go.
Listen, you already know once you get the green light, you gotta do nothing but just come on through as usual and whatnot. So listen, man, tell the people where to find you. I know I ran my mouth, but go ahead and tell the people where to find you.
NATWA Art on Instagram. I don't know. Wait, do I have the chat? Can I type it in the chat? No, I can't type it in the chat.
So I actually, I pinned your site and I already pinned your IG in here as well.
There we go. You can find me there and on Whatnot. I stream on Whatnot.
There you go.
It is a live selling app, like live stream selling and bidding. I draw commissions on there all the time, and I do streams where I sell remarks on there a ton. Like I got this cool God of War Kratos book that I remarked. Stuff like this.
Nate
is on Whatnot regularly.
Can we put that center man in the chat? Let's put that center so the people can see.
What are you doing to me here, bro?
Yeah, no, this is cool, right? Like,
Nate,
wait, go back.
Wait. I gotta hang on. Wait, I gotta mess with this a little bit to get you back on the big screen. There you go.
There we go.
Nate, come on, bro. What are we? That's not even cool, dude. Not even cool. Not even cool.
I think you guys like books.
Just a little bit.
So yeah, I do stuff like this. Like this is a Hush 1 in 25 incentive, and I do remarks on. I do stuff like this live on Whatnot, where it's like a split. Like it's a remark. I think I have the best remarks in the game. I'm gonna talk my talk.
Yeah, definitely talk your talk. Who kind of remarks, and the placement is fucking perfect.
Crazy, yeah, bro. That's what you call art.
These are things that I do live on Whatnot, and if you want to come buy some stuff, then yeah, absolutely. Or just talk shop. I'm on there cursing and talking smack. I don't know if I can curse here,
Nate,
but I'm talking smack.
Nate, would you? You can feel free to answer this question if you want, or if you don't. Do you want to take a question? Brother Man has a question.
Yeah, I'll take all the questions. Yeah.
Hey Nate, what's your opinion on AI for real?
Okay, so AI art. I'm not a big fan of AI artists saying that they're real artists, because AI art is derived from programs that you input original art into, and then it creates art. Like I've met a gentleman who did AI art, and this was like right after the pandemic. And it was through a friend who posted his work, and she had talked about it. She was like, he was going through a lot, and AI art really spoke to him, and he became a creator through that. And I was like, no, he's kind of just reposting a digital collage of other artists' stuff, and it's not his. Like,
damn.
I'm not a fan of the AI artist wave of people who say that they're creators of AI art. When I see the AI art pages with like 100,000 followers, I'm like, how?
Yeah, because all they got to do is input the artist's name or other artist's work, and they'll say, okay, they'll mix all three of them, and that gets them away from the fucking copyright.
Yeah, I've even seen AI generated art based off of my art once, because somebody had bought it was a bunch of commissions way back when, and they put it in. I remember it. It was a Red Hood and the female character from the Red Hood and the Outlaws comic book. I'm drawing a blank right now. And it was the infamous Joker and Batgirl pose that got banned. Okay. And he put it into an AI generator to see how it would look, and it just kept popping up. And I was like, "Yep, now my art is in there too." I think artists should get paid to create. That's
I agree. I think that's the biggest the biggest caveat. Like I tell people all the time, once technology's out there, it's out there. You can't put it back in the bag. But if the models are going to pull from the art that's out there, then any creative that's in that box should automatically get some type of compensation for it. I completely agree with that and whatnot. My thing is that there's a lot of people out there who want to be expressive, who want to do something, but we need to be careful that we're not just that we understand what art is. We understand what creative art and expression is. It's too many people, as you say, like they just putting stuff in and then they're saying, "Oh, look, I'm an artist." It's like, it's just an extra paintbrush. It's not meant for you to just type it in and then be like, "Oh, look what I did."
Yeah,
it didn't really do anything. So
it's almost inevitable after a while. Like it's gonna happen. Just like what is it? The robots in Walmart.
Oh yeah,
that like we see technology. It's advancing in many ways, and whether we like it or not, it's gonna happen. I just don't. I'm not one of those that agrees with the AI artist saying that they're a real creator. Me personally, I'm not gonna stop. Like I don't think it's something that's gonna make me stop doing what I do. It is gonna fuel me to keep putting out badass pieces because, you liked my art before. I'm gonna try and do better. I'm trying to do it better each time.
And copyright infringement is a motherfucking big ass lawsuit. You keep fucking around. You keep fucking around with people. You keep fucking around with people's livelihood. You're gonna find out the hard way.
There's already a big lawsuit out. With what's that? Warner Brothers? Is it Warner Brothers as Batman?
Yes.
Warner Brothers already has a lawsuit against one of the AI models. What's it called? What's the most popular one?
ChatGPT?
No. The other one. Shit, I can't think of it right now. But there's already a lawsuit out because they've taken Star Wars and Batman and stuff like that, and it's been input into the model and spit out a bunch of pictures. So now they're attempting to sue. And we'll see where that goes because that will set the precedence for everybody else. Coming later.
I do thoroughly believe that with what I do, though, like the day we see someone set up at a Comic-Con in Artist Alley who has a bunch of prints, but it's all AI art, I feel like that person's going to get chewed out in person.
Oh, no.
If there's one thing about the comic book community, they are vocal about what they like and don't like. And they'll tell you to your face.
And if you fuck around with their favorite artist's work, you don't want to be around that.
All I know is somebody somewhere is going to get their feelings hurt and back it up because, listen.
Nate, I got to ask you one more question. I know I don't want to take up too much of your time. I got to ask you one more. It's been a little while, so I got to ask you. Summer's coming up. Obviously, 2 big blockbuster movies this summer. What are you more so looking forward to? Superman, Fantastic Four. Shoot.
All right. So I have a question first.
Okay.
Is it me? Do they come out the same weekend?
No. So Superman is 2 weeks prior. Superman is July 11th, I want to say. And, and Fantastic Four is the 24th. So it's like 2 weeks.
All right. So as far as which one I'm more excited to see, that's a good question. I want to say I'm more excited to see Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Superman looks really good, but it's the start. I feel like there's going to be a lot going on in that movie, and it's going to be the start of a big universe. Versus the Fantastic Four is another puzzle piece in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't know how well we can talk spoilers on this, but like with what happened in Thunderbolts and everything. Again, he just intrigued us. Marvel gave us another piece, and it's intriguing. This one is severely different from everything we've seen. I feel like we're about to get a movie that's plucked out of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Like we're getting one of those different worlds, and how it impacts. I have a genuine theory that this is my theory about this movie is that Reed Richards finds out about the multiverse. And just keeps running into different universes to see how to beat Galactus because they can't beat him. And then starts an incursion into Doctor Doom's universe. And Doctor Doom gets pissed off and comes at them for that. And they end up in the 616 running from Galactus. And Doctor Doom chases them into 616. That's how I think the movie's going to go.
That's a pretty good.
Okay. I like that actually.
Because a lot of the trailers, Reed Richards talking about him making a mistake by looking into other universes, and I think that's why he's looking into other universes. Because why would the smartest man on the planet make that mistake? Not thinking that, not knowing repercussions. Like Tony Stark knew that there were repercussions to what he was about to do, and he left a whole message for Morgan and everybody. Reed Richards is almost smarter than him.
Yeah,
I think what it was is they knew Galactus was coming. He looked into other worlds, starting an incursion. Doctor Doom was one of them, and suffering from his planet's incursion or his world's incursion, he chases the Fantastic Four into the 616.
Damn,
I like the theory.
I like that.
I like the theory.
Shit.
I do like
If
it
I'm
a lot.
anywhere near right,
pretty solid.
I'm coming back on the show to be like, I fucking told you so.
I was gonna say, I was gonna come out and be like, I told y'all. I'll try to tell y'all in June.
I think Silver Surfer warns them of Galactus. Reed goes, all right, we got to find a way to beat him. I know that the multiverse exists. Let's go look around to see if there's any way. Because in the trailer, there's one part where you see the ship is looking at a destroying world.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably a scene or something where they go in and they're like, all right, this one we lost. All right, let's go look at another one and another one. Because there's also, in multiple trailers, there's multiple different spacesuits.
Right.
Oh, true. Yeah, there are actually. Yes, that's true.
So I don't know why, but it made me think of Buzz Lightyear when he had all those different ships, and I was like, those were different attempts to get off the planet. So different spacesuits are different attempts because it's a longevity thing. They're updating as they're looking into different ways to beat Galactus.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, listen, if it doesn't turn out to be true, it'll make one great fucking comic book, bro.
There we go.
got a hell of a story to put together. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Right,
I will say, if you can get a new comic book, there was a book called Yucatan recently that came out from Dark Horse Comics. If you get a chance, I say read it.
Okay.
Yucatan? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a one shot. It's a little bit of a thicker book. It's a one shot book. It is I personally like it because it's a simple story of like colonization and Aztec gold and all this stuff. But this is random. I've been talking about this book for weeks now. It's the first time I've ever read a book where the Yucatan people talk in a native language that is drawn like hieroglyphs.
Okay.
But if you use context clues as you're reading, you can read the hieroglyphs.
Is it Yucatan 1512?
Yes,
the book?
That's the book.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll put it in the comment corner next week.
Go check that out. Go check that out. All right. So listen, Nate, man, thank you again for stopping through and checking out with us, man. Listen, if you have not already seen this Battle Beast, you can try to get yours. You can't have ours. Ours belong.
I was going to say mine's to the side for sure, right, Nate?
Yes.
I'm gonna need that.
My personal, they're going to be, or obviously we're going to have copies in North Carolina for Heroes Con next weekend.
Yeah.
My personal comps are going to be coming to my house. Well, they're shipping them to me because they were like, do you want to carry them back? I was like, no. Ship them to me. I'll deal with them when I get home. So definitely there's a solid set of books, a good amount set to the side, and I'll deal with that when I got to get you guys some remarks done, and I'll ship them out to you.
Yo, listen, Nate, you already know we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. As usual, doors always open for whatever's going on. You know, you can always slide through here, put it out to the people. I told y'all we was going. I told you. See, we do the comment corner, and your boy Leo was acting real funny today, and so I had to give the people something, and I was just like, yo, I hope Nate comes through. So.
Yes, it's going to be a big one. And then this is only the stepping stone into bigger things. There's I want to say, like, we just talked about San Diego, but there's at least like 4 big books lined up for this year.
You're going to be in New York this year too again, right?
Of course. That's the home show. Of course I'm going to be there for sure.
You definitely won't catch up.
Yeah, we definitely
and this Battle Beast will start the trend of me not just doing, like, the colors are digital, but there was an ink and a pencil away.
Okay.
So I'm doing that for like each piece moving over. Shit. So 11 by 17 OAs will eventually be available. So,
okay. So there you have it. I told you I was gonna put you on. You're welcome in advance and whatnot.
And then also as an artist, last thing, I just remember this as an artist, getting the seal of approval on that from Ryan Otley, because you got to go through that whole team. I was like, yo, this is nuts.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Okay.
But I appreciate you guys.
Yo,
Nate, we appreciate you stopping by, man.
Bro. You know, doors always open, my dude. Keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing.
Heck yeah.
And we're gonna be seeing you soon, my guy. Salute.
Absolutely.
Blessings.
Leo, drink.
Yeah, you gotta drink, bro.
If he says it, you gotta drink, bro. That's how it goes.